Ciao everybody, this is Tracy and we're at my tavola. It's hashtag Wine Wednesday. I did it. Yes, I did it. I am really excited to try two wines today. We're gonna just hop right in and talk through a rosé from France and a red blend from California. We have lost our co-anchor for this week's hashtag Wine Wednesday. We had a late night last night. We had a couple of friends over and a little baby dinner party, and he's down for the count. So it's just me today. But that's okay. We're gonna have a great time. I'll talk you through each wine, and then I will post this in my blog afterward, and along with a link so you can try those wines later and watch this video with your tasting if you'd like, or you can take notes and form your own opinions. That's the best part about trying wines and doing wine tastings, is really understanding your palate and what you like and what you enjoy to drink. So, French music for French rosé. It's perfect. So this first wine is 2019 Maison de Jardin. See that pretty label? It is a rosé from the Mediterranean region of France, the southeast coast. It's a great climate for this particular varietal, and it's like characterized by the edges of the Alps along with the warm, dry, like Mediterranean climate, like right there. It's kind of a mesh of all these different climates, and so this particular region and this territory is also home to other appellations such as Côte de Provence, which is pretty popular, and same with Châteauneuf-du-Pape. So I'm feeling really summery today. Earlier on my Instagram, I posted my Italian ice. It's a really easy recipe, and I had a mango that was about to go bad, so I was like, I may as well make something out of it and use my ingredients instead of just throwing them away, because I didn't feel like eating the mango right then. But I think I'm in a summery mood between the Italian ice and now some rosé. I'm like ready to go and be in the sun, go to the beach maybe, and spend some time in the warm sunshine, just like you would under normal circumstances, I suppose. Hey Vito, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Vito's my little brother, just so we're all clear. But I'm really excited to see him. So, all right, 2019 Maison du Jardin. It smells really good. It's a beautiful peachy pink color. It goes really nice with my ring. Yeah, it's a really beautiful color. I'm getting like hints of strawberries, quince, or like a quince paste almost, like a little tart, but not like a cranberry, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of lime, really refreshing. Those are the notes I'm getting. That's good. So, very crisp, perfect for the summer or a warm spring day. Really easy to drink, but it has almost like a honey, like hint of honey, and it like stays on the palate for a good amount of time. Has a really long finish at the end. Yeah, really good. I would highly recommend this wine. This is one of the ones that I got on that Vinesse wine club that I was talking about last week. I'll post the link so that you guys can try this, because this is about to be everybody's summer favorite. And you can break it out, say you have a nice rosé from France, and nobody can deny you that, because the best rosés come from France, in my opinion. All right, I might revisit that after this, but I want to move along. So the next bottle is Austin Hope Quest. It is a 2017. Austin Hope Winery comes out of Paso Robles in California. The cool thing about Paso Robles is it's one of those, it's not like your typical wine country, right? It's not Napa or Sonoma Valley. But what we've really noticed is that Paso Robles and Lodi, which is just outside of the San Francisco Bay Area, both of those regions are very new wine regions. Some of the older vineyards have only been there for maybe 50 years, but they're producing great wines, and the soil and the terrain is very different, and there's so many different parts to each of those terrains, unlike Sonoma and Napa. Sonoma and Napa has been very consistent, and they have these very specific temperatures and soil types. But really, when you start getting into the Valley of California, that was supposed to be like that's like the shape of California. Well, it would be opposite for you. Anyway, shape of California, and it's like the valley, like the inner part of California. Paso Robles is just outside of Santa Barbara, I believe. It's in the southern region, so the weather is very different there from the Napa and Sonoma, your typical wine country regions. So let's take a look. Let's see how this baby looks. So this is interesting. Oh, and I didn't say this, but the grape on this rosé is 70% Grenache and 30% Cinsault. I learned how to say that. I had to learn how to say that before this call because I didn't want to pronounce it incorrectly. It's a French wine. I need to say it in French. So anyway, but this is a very unique blend. It is 5 different grapes. Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm reading this. I have notes, people. I have to take notes, otherwise I can't function. And then I forget, and yeah. Cabernet Sauvignon, Petit Verdot, Merlot, Petit Syrah, and Cabernet Franc. Very unique and well-rounded blend. Immediately, so the color, it's very dark, very full-bodied, but it's almost like a plum, like a pretty, really pretty dark purple, like a nail polish color I would wear probably closer to like the fall time frame. I'm getting blackberries in the bouquet, and I'm smelling like a little, like it's very, very, it's a little jammy for me, to be honest, but this is a great wine if you are having company over and you want something that's really easy to drink, and it's not, some people are like, oh, I only drink cabs, or I only drink blah, blah, blah. This is a nice alternative, because then you have something that encompasses all grapes, and you can be like, yeah, it's a blend. Drink this free wine. Just kidding. Be a good host. But no, this is good. It smells good. We drink this actually pretty often. Really smooth. It is fruit forward for me. Again, wine is all about your experience and your palate and what you observe and taste and the experience that goes along with it. So take that into consideration. What's funny is I found that whenever I do go to the wine country or to a vineyard, I always, when I try the wine there, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. It's so good. And then I buy a shit ton of bottles, and then I bring them home and I try them at home. I'm like, this isn't as good as I remember. It's because the experience that goes along with drinking wine is so important. it's part of what makes wine wine. But yeah, this is really easy to drink. It has a long finish, just like the rosé. This would be a really good, like, if you're having a dinner party, start with the rosé, get everybody feeling good and talking to each other, and then, you know, when you're having dinner, especially if you're having like I would probably eat like a steak or even like a chicken, like a roasted chicken with some veggies. You know, break out the red during dinner and have at it. Yeah, I like this. So yeah, so I don't have anything else to talk to you guys about, but thanks for showing up and showing out. Well, don't show out. Just be classy. Be classy with me. You know, it was great having you on this hashtag Wine Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully I'll have my co-anchor with me and we will not be dead. I'm surprised I'm drinking right now. Struggle's real. It's fine. We're good. It's gonna be okay. Love you, Vito. Well, thanks guys for joining me. See you next week. Ciao, and thank you for visiting my tavola.